Welcome everyone to the placement session. With us, we have Tanbir Varsi from ENTC department. He's placed at Pfizer. Hi Tanbir. Can you give us an overlook about the job title or about the company that you are placed in?
Hello, Durgesh. I'm placed in a company called Pfizer, as Durgesh mentioned. So my job profile is software engineer training. They have 2 years of bond, and the company Pfizer is basically a global provider for technology for financial services. Okay, and their clients are mainly banks, leasing and finance companies, retailers, and many more related to the financial sectors.
Okay, what about the criteria? What was the criteria? Was it open to all the branches?
As far as I remember, the basic criteria was 6.75 and above, and the criteria for 10 plus 12 was around 65 to 70%.
Okay,
That was it.
let's move on to the stages. What were the stages that you faced while placement?
Okay. So basically, there were three phases. In the first phase, which was an online test, MCQ based online test, in which it had three parts. The first part was your general aptitude, which consists of logical reasoning, analysis, and pattern recognition, basic aptitude test. The second phase was for your English communication skills, where they check your grammar, your hold to the language. The third part was the programming skills, wherein they ask you what would be the outcome of the code, what's the error in the code. So it'll be MCQ based, but they'll give you a code and you have to find out the answer. So basically, there was C++, a bit of Java, and a bit of Python, and also and a part of database as well.
What about the aptitude and technical test? What were the domains that students have to study in order to crack the test?
Aptitude would be the general ones that you go for any placement. They were the basic ones. You just be sure about the basics of your programming skills. If you're good with even C++, you can figure out the answers, how the output, how whatever the errors are in there. In the second stage, like in the first stage, they were around 250 to 300 students, out of which they selected 30 to 35 students. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to mention, for each part in the first stage, there was separate cutoff that they had mentioned. So it was important that you clear all the cutoffs from each part. Only then you
Okay.
go to the next round. So because of that, there were around 30 to 35 students that go went to the second phase. In the second phase, they told us to write 2 to 3 paragraphs on anything that's the first thing that comes in our head, any topic. So there was no restrictions about topic. So we wrote something, like 2 3 paragraphs, and like they provide you with paper. You write it and then you submit it. And there were no eliminations after that. After the second phase, there were no elimination. Then we moved straight away towards the third phase, which was the interview round. So there was no GD involved in this process. In the third round, which I faced, I had to go through 2 technical and 1 HR round. So the number of technical round is not fixed for everybody. It could be three or it could be four, but minimum there were 2 technical rounds. In the first technical, like in the technical rounds, I was being asked about, first of all, what's my name, tell me about yourself, and whatever I had done in my college life. So it's really important that you go through all your extracurricular activities, what you have done in your project. If it's related to the company's profile, it's better if you could explain them, so it gives them an insight that okay, you have knowledge about these all like areas. So they won't ask you much questions, but still they'll have an insight about that. And then they even asked me about a few questions about database, a few basic programming skills. These were like the first round was quite lengthy, the first technical. Second was just to confirm my skills. The third round was the HR round. In the HR round, it's basically, uh, she had asked me that whatever doubts I have about the company, I can ask. So I had asked what are the office timings, how many days a week I have to work, what's the salary breakdown, all those normal questions that you have about a company.
Okay.
And after,
What was the salary breakdown, or did they tell about the any salary growth? of your future?
No, they didn't. They didn't mention that. But the salary was around 5.2. Okay, and the company signs you a bond for 2 years. Okay, that's it.
So, anything about the college activities that or extracurriculum that helped you through the course?
So it's important that whatever clubs or whatever thing activities that are carried out in your college or outside the college, it's important that you take part in them. So it's important to keep a balance about technical and non-technical activities both. So for example, in my first year and my third year, I was a part of Ferodia. In the second year, I was a part of the Robocon team, so which is our robotics club. And then I had also taken part in a competition which was held by Texas. I had cleared few rounds, but I couldn't go for the final round. So it's important that you are you are a part of everything that's possible about academics as well as extracurricular. So they even get to know you as a person, how open you are, how can you work in a team. It tells a lot about you as well. Even I was a part of this football team in my first year and the mid of second year till the mid of second year. So even sports played a part over there.
So,
It's
do you
important.
want to give any final words to your juniors or the students who will be applying to Pfizer?
So the first thing, it's I would generalize it not just Pfizer, but for companies that they are going to going for placements. The first thing is choose your companies wisely. Okay, choose the companies that you want to get in. So talk to your seniors. What are the companies that they came in? What are their cutoffs? What are their packages? So that if you're lagging in some areas, so for example, you're lagging in CGP, so that you can work on it and get to the mark. Second is see, technical skills and communications both go hand in hand. If you have knowledge and you're not able to convey it properly, it's still incomplete. You have your communication skills, but you don't have your knowledge. You still can't convey anything. So it's important that you brush up your basics as well as your communication skills so that you give them an entire package. It even shows how confident you are. And the third and the most important thing is don't be afraid of failures and don't be in a constant state of comparison. Placement is not a race who got placed first or who got placed second, who got placed at the first attempt or who got placed at the second or third attempt. Because at the end, few years down the line, no one is going to remember who got placed first. But it's about getting placed in the right company, which provides you with balance. Because at the end, the main motto is for you and your family to be happy. So that's all that I want to say. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Tanbir. That was our time with Tanbir, who is working now in Pfizer. That's it. Peace out. Bye bye. That was a really nice
Thank you so
session.
much.